Okay, so tell me about that tattoo on your shoulder.
It's my third tattoo. I got it when I was 20. Steve Chrisman, who now owns Hyperion, used to, at the time he was working at Tattoo Don's. He did it. It was the second tattoo he's done on me. Just a big graveyard with a demon on my chest and a demon in here. There really wasn't a whole lot of reason for it. I love horror movies and stuff like that. My mom got me into that when I was a little kid. Like I used to just, I was one of those kids that I'd watch Nightmare on Elm Street with her, and then I'd have nightmares and wake her up, and then the next day I'd do it all over again. She never once stopped me from doing it. So I went in there, and I think originally I wanted like a graveyard, like medieval battle scene or something like that, and I came in and he had this drawn up, and I was just a big fan of it, and he knew I was a comic book fan. I liked the comic book character Spawn, so we talked about it before, and so a lot of this kind of integrated that into it. So it's a lot of like the shapes and designs that are in the comic book, so we kind of started throwing that in there, and then we've talked about Paul Booth, who's a world famous tattoo artist out in New York City. Like the guy has like a 1.5 year waiting list just to talk to him, and so he kind of stole like his style for like the big demon head right here going up on my shoulder.
Wow, that's cool.
And plan kind of was at one point we were going to do some color highlights in it, but not sure if that's ever going to happen now because I've already gone to like 10 other designs and stuff like that. But yeah, so I think it's one of those things where if your tattoo artist, actually, if you've gone to him a couple times, he'll start to get to know what your interests are and what style you like and stuff like that. So that kind of worked out where he just combined everything with that. Originally, this was actually a lot of empty space, and I called him one time. He did a brief stint at Carl's in NT before he opened up his own shop, and I went in there just to get touch-up done. And he's like, "Yeah, I saw some of your pictures, and there was a lot of void space." So then we actually just ended up blackening all this and just made it add a little bit more depth to it. But I probably should get some of it touched up because it's faded from years, and I used to tan a lot, so that kind of is the whole tattoo enemy. But
now, you mentioned you have some tattoos that you're getting work done on, but do you have any new designs that you're going to start anytime soon?
Once I get these, once I get my forearm done and my leg done, I do plan on any place I want to get tattooed area I have designed for. So I have this big open space here. I want to get part of my dad's 100% Scottish, so I'm just a big fan of that culture. So I want to get a big comic book style of like a Highland warrior with a kilt and stuff like that, just full color coming all the way up. Me and my brother wanted to get matching tattoos, and my grandpa used to be a half-track commander in World War II. So they're like a big semi-truck with tank trikes and a cannon on it designed to take out tanks. So we were talking about each getting a half-track tattooed on our thigh with like Death Before Dishonor, and we have my grandpa's nickname was Big Red, so we're going to get Big Red written on the tank. We actually have a picture of him on one, and it says they spray painted Big Red on the side of it. And then my mom keeps giving me problems. She's like, "When are you going to get one for Mom?" She's like, "I want something with the Wicked Witch," because my mom's a huge Wizard of Oz fan. So I'm actually on probably on maybe the back of my thigh. I'm going to get a whole Wizard of Oz tattoo for the family. So I'm going to have the Wicked Witch for my mom. The original plan was going to get 3 flying monkeys for me, my brother, and my dad. But it's going to be the Wicked Witch for my mom, the Guardsman for my dad. My brother likes the big angry apple-throwing trees. It's going to be that for him, and I'm going to be one of the flying monkeys. And I'm just going to have a band that says, "There's no place like home."
That's awesome.